Hey guys, Chris here, and welcome to the Zone 4 300th episode spectacular event that's going to be going on my page for the next couple of days leading up to Zone 4's 300th episode. 300 weeks of Zone 4, over 4 years worth of episodes plus. Ironically though, my channel will be having its 300th comic book review coming this coming year in the summer. Anyway, beside the point, for this 300th episode special that I will be doing on my channel, I'll be doing one video a day, or uploading one video a day for the next 4 days leading into Zone 4's 300th episode on Friday, where there might be something special for Friday. I'm not going to give it away yet. It might not happen, so I'm keeping it top secret. So keep your ears out on my Twitter for if there is going to be something special on Friday pertaining to the Zone 4 300th episode. So what is this series that I'm going to be doing? Well, I decided to send the cast members of Zone 4, John, Ron, Gordon, and Brant, special questions that I have for them to do a video of for this spectacular. So for every day this week, we're going to get a different cast member's answers to the questions that I posed to them. Brant actually has a couple of different questions, obviously, and you'll see why when his video comes up. So let me give you guys the order. Today is the first day. Today is the intro and Gordon Demowski's video. Tomorrow will be Ron Fortier's video. Wednesday will be John Wilson's video. And then Thursday will be Brant's video. You guys know Brant Fowler. I don't have to say his last name. And then, of course, Friday will be the 300th episode with something possible on my channel. Top secret. Private. We don't know if it's going to happen yet, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and keep quiet about it. So I'll give you guys the questions I asked them. These are the questions I asked Ron, John, and Gordon. First question was an intro, who they are, what they do, as personal as they want to get. Second question is, how did you find Zone 4 or meet Brant Fowler? Third one was, what does Zone 4 mean to you, and what makes Zone 4 special to you? Number 4 is, what is one of your favorite moments and or episodes from Zone 4? Number 5 is, what was your favorite guest on the show? Number 6, how has Zone 4 changed / evolved in your eyes since episode 200? So in the past 100 episodes, how has it changed and evolved? Number 7 is, over the years, what has Zone 4 done for you? Number 8, what are your thoughts on your fellow cast members, not limited to the main Zone 4 members? They're welcome to mention anybody, including guests or other cast members that have been around. Number 9 is, 300 episodes later, how has Zone 4 impacted your own appreciation for the comics industry? And then finally, with Zone 4 hitting its 300th episode, what are your hopes for the show moving forward? So these are the questions the guys are going to be answering for you in the next couple of days. I'm looking forward to the videos just as much as you guys, because I haven't gotten them yet. I will be getting them literally the day they are listed to go up. Remember, it's going to be Gordon, Ron, John, and then we're concluding with Brant. Brant's going to have a couple of extra questions, obviously. And then Friday, like I said, there might be something special. I don't want to give it away yet, but this is my way of celebrating Zone 4's 300th episode. I started watching Zone 4, or listening to Zone 4, listening to Zone 4 way back. I believe I actually went back and listened to a couple of older episodes. Lisa Moore actually introduced me to Brant during one of her coloring sessions. I forgot what the website was called, but I talked with him through a couple of comments back and forth. And then Lisa showed me his podcast site, and I remember listening to a couple of episodes. I really enjoyed it. And every Friday since then, I made sure, or Saturday, honestly, because Friday, let's admit it, I was working. So every Saturday morning, I would have it playing in the background while I was either reading my comic books or playing a video game or something. I'd have the volume off on whatever I was playing or looking at, and I would be listening to Zone 4. And I've enjoyed the series since I started listening to it. And from the past episodes I've enjoyed as well. The guests have been great, and I grew a humongous appreciation for the show. And then Brant had me on as a guest. It was episode 200, or not 200, 194? was it? 94? I don't remember. Me and Brant just talked about that recently, and I was a recurring guest since then. Later added to the reserve list of the Zone 4 cast, which I'm very proud to be a member of now. And also in that time, Brant and I started a podcast spin-off, which was Hall of Toys, which is me and Brant talking about toys, video games, and board games. And now, currently, we have Hall of Toys as a live show on the Zone 4 podcast YouTube channel. And myself and Brant started a gaming podcast. We pulled the gaming section out of Hall of Toys and made a gaming podcast, which actually Michael was on the first episode with me and Brant. And we actually already had an extra video, an expansion pack, if you will. The podcast is called Hit Points, by the way. And we did a Hit Points expansion pack where we talked about the recent Uncharted 4 gameplay trailer thingy that was released on the PlayStation Experience. And it's been an amazing ride. We've been having a great time. Every show that I've done on my channel since, like the Epic Rewind or It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's a Podcast, all of those were affiliated with and still are affiliated with Zone 4. And moving forward, there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to be adding as far as my podcast to Zone 4. I'm equally excited. 300, I can't answer my own questions, obviously, but 300 episodes later, I have very high expectations of what Brant has planned for all of us as viewers and cast members next. And I know it's going to be huge. No pressure, of course, Brant. But I know it's going to be big. I know it's going to be great. And it's going to definitely be a shocker and surprise when Brant reveals everything after the break. Because Zone 4 is taking a 2-week break after episode 300. And I'm sure Brant will be making some type of an announcement, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's one of those top secret things that only Brant knows about. So I'm looking forward to hearing what's next as much as you guys are. So I hope you guys enjoy the Zone 4 special week. If you want to check any episode out from Hall of Toys, Hit Points, Zone 4 Podcast, you can check them all out at zone4podcast.com. All the episodes are there from the beginning to the specials to our podcast, mine and Brant's podcast, and beyond. Also, the morning stream, by the way, is a part of the Zone 4 Podcast Network. So definitely check out the website. Show your support, not only in these videos, but in the past, in episode 299. And, of course, as always, show your support this Friday for the 300th episode. Even if you can't sit through the whole thing, do it for the cast. Do it because it's an awesome podcast. It's about comics, it's about TV, it's about news, it's about everything. I love the cast. I love listening to them each and every week. And I know if you guys gave them a shot, you'd love listening to them too. It's a real treat each and every week to sit down. Even though I'm not in the 4-person cast, it's just fun to sit down and listen to 4 people talk about the things they love the most. And hearing their thoughts on specific subjects like comics and stuff that I'm interested in, seeing somebody else's point of view. And I love it. I love Zone 4, and I will always support the podcast, the crew, and anything Brant has in store for Zone 4, you guys, the listeners, and us, the cast members on the show. I have lots and high expectations for what's to come from Zone 4 in the future in 2015. And with that, I'm going to cut off my intro video. Following this video will be Gordon's video. It'll be literally directly after this video, the next upload, and then tomorrow come back for Ron's video, and the day after that John, and then the day after that will be Brant's, and then Fridays, Top Secret. See you guys then. Take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video.